Hi there, and welcome to our weekend of Corpus Christi, Jesus' body and blood. On a completely unrelated topic to Jesus' body and blood, I've got three favourite sayings at the moment. The first one is that if you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. The second saying is that the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your communication. I've probably spoken about this before in a video in this forum. The third is that culture is formed by what we celebrate and what we tolerate. What we celebrate and what we tolerate. Last weekend we celebrated volunteering in our parish. And it was a very deliberate move to say thank you to those who have served and who perhaps are no longer able to serve in the parish. Those who currently serve, those who make everything happen in our parish at the moment, and those who will serve by responding to God's invitation to say yes. And may I be the first one to say thank you to all those who responded to the invitation to new service last weekend. We had a wonderful celebration in all the different worshipping communities and received a significant response of inquiries for new service, people serving in different areas. That's really heartwarming because it means people are saying yes to God, and that's a wonderful thing. What's really struck me over the last few days, though, as well as culture being celebrated or formed by what we celebrate is what we tolerate, and that word might carry a bit of negative connotations, but in a positive sense, a culture of service in the parish is formed when we become people invitation, primarily when those people who do serve in any way in the parish invite others into service. I'll say that in a different way. Our culture is formed when we create a beautiful sense of expectation and invitation to invite other people into different areas of service. Friends, our mission to be a vibrant community that actively accompanies people to encounter Jesus, the achievement of that mission is nearly exclusively dependent upon more people coming into service so that together we can grow as a body into an evangelizing parish. That is, into a parish which shares the good news with those who do not yet know Jesus. That, friends, is our reason for existence, and really it's the purpose of receiving Jesus' body and blood so that we can be nourished and sustained in order to share what we've received. I'll say that again because it's so important. The Eucharist is not an end in and of itself. We celebrate Eucharist, we receive Eucharist, we give thanks to God for what we've received so that we can be nourished and sustained in order to go out, in order to go and make disciples. That's the meaning of it all. That's the reason for it all. That's our mission. And I invite you to join me in that mission. Friends, let's celebrate Jesus' body and blood with a sense of anticipation that God calls us to something specific. God has given us a purpose, and that purpose is to share the good news with others. May God bless you this Corpus Christi.